Guys, the knowledge that I'm going to share with you in today's video, I don't even know for sure if this video is going to cut it all, because I have just so much things to share, because a lot of things basically happened, and I want to go over the following things. We are going to have a look at Bitcoin. We are going to have a look at the structure of Bitcoin macro, and I can tell you already right now, this is very, very interesting. We are going to have a look at the Dixie. We are going to have a look at the S&P 500. I also want to go with you through one metric over on Will Portal, because that metric has shown such a significant in the price action of Bitcoin right now, and I just want to educate every single one of you on how to use these metrics so Will Portal actually benefits you as a trader. So yeah guys, that's all going to be for today's video. Let's start with the price of Bitcoin. Before we are zooming in on Bitcoin, of course guys, make sure to smash up that like button. It's very much appreciated. If you are new, consider supporting the channel by subscribing. Hit the bell icon so you get notified whenever I upload a new video. What we have seen yesterday is we basically have seen a massive liquidity grab. Bitcoin were to come down right here. Most people were actually short because the funding rates were negative, as you can see over on Will Portal as well. Most of the time when the funding rate is negative with a drop, we don't see a macro break. So we don't see a breakdown, for example, due to the fact that the majority is already short, and in the markets, most of the time, the majority is not the one that is getting rewarded. So yesterday was actually quite a nice long signal to see Bitcoin coming back down right here, getting quickly bought up and seeing those negative funding rates. But there was another signal, guys, I want to show you. And that signal you can find on the 1 hour time frame. And let's zoom in a little bit right here on the 1 hour time frame. And I want to go to Will Portal, scroll down, and we have here the premium index. The premium index, guys, is basically the amount for the difference between the mark and the index price. And if you go right here to the 1 hour time frame, you can see that we have a massive spike right here on the 1 hour time frame. That massive spike was, as you can see right here with the date, on the 13th of October 2022, at the time 15 o'clock, so 3 o'clock. This is taking the time of your browser, and TradingView does the same thing, so it would align with the chart on TradingView. So this is 3 o'clock, 13 October. Let's see what happens. At 3 o'clock, 13 October, we got this candle. That was basically precise, accurate on the hour, a reversal. And that is exactly how you can use this metric. If you get an extreme in this metric, you get an increased likelihood of a reversal. So this is basically how powerful Will Portal is, guys. The price is coming down, we get negative funding, so you get already a signal, okay, most likely the price won't break macro structure to the downside. Then we get a massive signal over on premium index, a reversal signal, which basically is the perfect mixture for opening a long. So this is basically how you can use Will Portal and these signals, and yeah, I think it's just very powerful, because all of this data, you can't get it on the chart. The only way to get it in one single page is over on Will Portal. Of course, other websites, for example, offering funding rates as well, where you can check them. But on Will Portal, you can see them in the historic funding rates, which is not possible on different websites. Premium index is also only possible if you look them separately, but right here we got average premium index, which is just taking both premiums into consideration, which is of course a better metric. So yeah guys, I would highly suggest every single one of you, before opening any trade, to first have a quick look at Will Portal. And yeah, if you're not doing so already, make sure to follow Will Portal on Twitter. Like, we shared this signal also over on Twitter with this big spike in the premium index and so on. So yeah, a lot of signals that we are seeing over on Will Portal, we are sharing over on Twitter as well. Then let's go back to the 4 hour time frame. Let's have a look at the general short-term structure. We're going to do it a little bit different. I want to see the short-term structure, later the long-term structure. What we can see right here, we might have a declining resistance. I think Bitcoin still formed a lower high right here. So it is, we're still not like completely that bullish. I have to say we have to be slightly careful right here. We also get the first week of the first half of November a potential low in the Bitcoin price, and I think it's very important for more certainty whether Bitcoin bottomed or not till that time has been passing, because it's still possible we do something like this, Bitcoin move sideways and still see lower levels. Of course, it's also possible to go like this, Bitcoin go up to maybe 21,000 US dollars, then come down, make a low in around the beginning of November. Multiple scenarios are possible. We can confirm that with the Will Portal dashboard, of course, but right now I think things are looking quite good because we had that massive fake out. Fake out normally suggests price going into opposite direction. Right now we do get a little pullback from this pump, which makes sense, but we still have a lower high on the 4-hour time frame. So technically that would still be Bitcoin would still be in a downtrend. Then I want to bring out another chart for you guys for Bitcoin, and that is the Coinbase chart. Let's have a look at that. And we're basically going to use Elliott wave theory. And I want to talk about the correction of Bitcoin. Elliott wave theory, you have certain form of corrections. You have, for example, a flat correction. Actually, there we're going to look at, you have regular flats, you have expanded flats, and you have running flats. And if you look at the expanded flats structure, it actually looks quite obvious that Bitcoin is performing something like this. And let's have a look how that would look in the price. Let's go to the daily time frame, a little bit better. So we got a free structure down. We got a free structure down, three-wave structure. We go down, up, down, up, down, up. So that is 2 times 3 waves. If we look right here, we got down, up, down, up, down, up. That is already these 2 times 3 wave structure, which is followed by the C wave, which is a 5-wave structure to the downside, surpassing the lows of the A. And as you can see, I want to delete one of these. Yes, but we have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We might form the 5th wave right now, which can also be right here. Doesn't mean that it necessarily has to surpass 3. But that we are right now in the 5th wave. There's also another possibility, guys. And based on time, I think it is less likely. However, it is still a possibility I want to share with you. Let's get rid of these 5 waves. Let's take another 5 waves. And then we count it as follow. We got a drop, 1st wave, bounce, 2nd wave, drop, 3rd wave, 4th wave. Then we get the 5th wave, which basically means that we are already bottomed. I don't think this is the more likely scenario. I will tell you why. Because the things that I know from Elliott wave theory is that the 3rd wave is always the longest wave. Also, what I know is that the 4th wave is always the most confusing wave. So it would make more sense for me if we have something like this. 1, 2, 3 is the long wave. 4 is the more confusing wave. Can be maybe go here, we can call it from there, and then eventually we still get a 5th wave. I still think it's possible that Bitcoin is setting lower levels, at least a fake out, something to set a low during November. If November already passed, then the chances significantly increase that Bitcoin has already bottomed right here, and that we have maybe seen the other wave count that we've talking about before. Then, guys, I quickly want to go over S&P 500 and over the Dixie. S&P 500 looking very bullish. We got a declining support. We got a break below it, break back above. That is a fake out, very bullish. We get a major bullish divergence on the 4-hour time frame. Higher lows on the relative strength index, lower lows on the price. We broke already some resistance, so there's definitely some more upside momentum right here for the S&P 500. We also got this gap. Normally these gaps tend to be filled. We even got some gaps above us. It's still possible that we get a bigger bounce. Yes, that is definitely possible. Something to watch out for. Of course, if the S&P 500 is looking bullish, most likely we see that in Bitcoin as well. Dixie, guys, is looking quite good as well. Like I've been saying yesterday, if we do break below the 61.80%, that would be bullish for Bitcoin. Right now, we could be getting a retest. Bitcoin also getting a small retracement. We could see lower levels, Bitcoin going to go up. However, do take in mind, watch this chart like a hawk, because if we break above 61.80% at roughly 130, let's say like that, this uptrend in the Dixie might not be over yet. And what we are seeing right now in Bitcoin is just a temporary shake. You know, liquidity grab below us, getting a lot of shorts basically trapped. And that is also a possibility. So guys, these are basically the signals that I'm watching. I think S&P 500 is going to be important. Dixie, the level above us, is going to be important. With Bitcoin, the structure is also going to be important. But as long as we have negative funding, I expect that will cause the price to go up. And I think the moment this funding will turn positive again, that will increase the likelihood that the price of Bitcoin is going to go back down. Guys, that was it for today's video. Hope you enjoyed it. If so, smash up that like button. Let's check if we can get over 100 likes on today's video. That would be awesome. I want to thank you all for watching. Wish you all a great weekend and hope to see all of you in the next video.